We've had 10 consecutive years, a minimum of an album each year. I think five consecutive tours. We have 4 tours that are in the top 10 grossing female band concerts of all time. I was like, we're next to the Spice Girls and Destiny's Child, and that's a little bit of what I did before.
I just can't believe how big it actually was.
Yeah, and we did sell 1 million copies in Japan as well.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's still something I'm very proud of. I'm like, we sold 1 million copies of one album.
Yeah,
thank you.
That's amazing.
And yeah, that's
my gosh.
So
some of the things I've done.
When you decide to
I said, what do you want to do? Like, where are you guys at? Because it's not about like what's best for like the group. It's like in the end, we are all human beings. What do you want? Like, because I care for you as a human being, and I want you to feel the same way. And everybody was just like, yeah, I think. Some of my bandmates wanted to go into acting full time. Some of my bandmates wanted to take a break, and I wanted to go to acting school. So I went to acting school as soon as I got here last September for a year. And yeah, it was scary, but it's a great decision. It feels like when I was moving to Korea, it all happened so fast, but I was just like really determined, and my heart is in a good place. So I hope, and that's my truth, so I know the truth will prevail.
Amen.
Amen.
Worries for days. Was it hard to get out of the contract?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, of course. It was a big decision, especially when the label is one thing and my bandmates are another. I think that's the confusion that was going on. We are blessed that we do get to stay together as a band, but I did leave the label, so I think that's the confusion there.
So you can still be in Girls' Generation or TTS?
Yeah, no, yes.
Okay.
Yes, because when I'm at this place where I said, if you guys want me there, I can be there. Like, it's actually you guys who are busier than I am. I'm like kind of taking my time, and yeah, it's there. This is a new chapter for everyone. It's never been done before. And it is scary. I won't lie. You can see it in my eyes. But I'm happy. And I feel confident and supported. And there's a level of trust from both my bandmates and my fans that when I was getting ready to leave and move back home, everyone was like, remember, this is what you always wanted. And that felt like, I was like, that's everything. Like, to hear that from my bandmates, instead of them going, no, you can't go, or like, you need to stay, it's like, you always wanted this and go after your dreams. And
it's genuine support and love for you and wanting the best for you.
Yeah.
So while you were in the group, you always wanted to be a solo artist?
Yeah, of course. We originally, all of us dreamed of being solo artists, and I think that's what was kind of amazing about Girls' Generation. We always kind of made each other be the best of each other's, the best version we can be at the time. And it was just like, okay, this, and it's just so amazing that you get to work with the best and you get to choose and
curated by you.
Yes, that's exactly it. It's curated by me versus like an idea and like waiting on demos and yeah, that's what it was. I'd be like, I want to be a solo artist, and then it took, I came out at year 8.
And
so,
at what point did you actually release something?
like year 8.5. Yeah, at the end of it. Yeah, it came way later, and I'm glad I got the experience, but yeah, there was a lot of fear behind that too. And now it's just like, you know what? It's about really kind of curating, trying, and the experience, and really doing it, and writing 30 songs and then choosing 3 versus not even writing any and kind of being scared.
Had you written songs alone during Girls' Generation? Like,
yeah, I had a few friends that I wrote with. I wrote like 5 or 10 songs, and this was another issue. I was like, I turned in my music, and I was like, hoping.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it's good. We're only just going to use one though. So like the whole time, because you don't have another perspective, you're like, okay, my songs are not that good. Like only one of them got placed. And like, you're already like over analyzing yourself when in the end, it wasn't really, it wasn't calculation or anything. It was just my feelings there. It's scary, like it was my raw feelings out there. And they're just like, we'll only take one of your emotions.
And then get rid of the rest.
I know, yeah. So
Trash.
Here I am. But
Are you taking those songs that didn't get picked up and using them now?
No. Those were the early days. Fans who have been with me, they're amazing. They're just like
The fanny packs.
oh my gosh, I haven't decided on them.
I know. I saw you didn't like
did
that.
you see my interview?
I've seen you say it, but I see a lot of them are starting to call themselves that.
Oh no! I did not set on that. I'm still thinking about it. There are some strong contenders. There was fanny packs. There was like fanny-tastics, and then another one I recently read was young ones. Like young ones.
I like that.
That's cool. But also young one means forever in Korean.
Oh.
So like I think that's special. Yeah, right.
I think that's better than fanny pack.
See, you know what? Thank you, Zach. I'm gonna push young one
I like
because
the-
it sounds cool
It
and it
does.
means forever.
Yeah, it sounds cool and has a great meaning. I do like the
It's so intense to get everybody's schedule on the same time, and it's like one of my bandmates got into this amazing movie, and then one of my other bandmates is going to this huge television series. So it's just like when the timing's right, the stars will align. I think that's what we're waiting for, because we've had 10 years and we've had like two years where we didn't have like a group project down and everybody was focusing on their own things, and that's where I created the subunit. And we find our space to be together but also apart, and I think this space apart right now will get us back together even stronger.
That's it. You got to build anticipation.
Oh my gosh, he's not going to be there. But it's so untrue because they're visiting every other month. And I have like bandmates coming in every other month, and they're like, oh, this is nice. Like they're spending quality time now that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have the pressure of work and everything. You can actually be friends.
It's nice.
It doesn't suck. And now they have a place to stay in Los Angeles.
Yes, they do. That's what they keep saying. They're like, we should just all crash at your place. I'm like, let me know when and how many of you.
Give me 4 weeks notice and I'll let you know.
It's nice. We've had some healthy competition during those years. Because when Girls' Generation first started, there weren't that many girl bands, and then came this huge like era of girl bands after, which is I'm proud to say Wonder Girls and Girls' Generation started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But would you say they started because of you guys or in response to Girls' Generation?
I think it became kind of. Everyone was like, okay, I guess girl bands can work through what we were doing. And we worked our butts off.
You can say
yeah.
We worked our ass off. Everybody knows that. Girls' Generation has become my family, and I'm so thankful that when it was hard leaving the label, but I was rereading some of the press stuff that when I was leaving, and they're just like, you know what, Girls' Generation isn't disbanding. We're all kind of confused right now, but we're not disbanding. So I was really thankful for that. This is a first time for everybody. So let the tables turn.